Good morning, my name's Tom with HolmanRV, and I'll be showing your Cherokee Gray Wolf to you this morning. And we'll start here on the passenger side, located up front in your garage. You have a startup kit, and we start you out with a dump hose, and then your solar charging controller is located here. As we come on around to the front of your unit, you have two LP tanks, and they're both full of LP gas, and they're both on right now. This indicates, the regulator indicates we're pulling from this tank first with this little arrow. The green shows that there's gas in the tank. Once this tank runs dry, this will turn red, and then you can manually switch it to the other side, and it'll turn green again once this tank has LP in it. That way, if you get this tank filled right away, you'll never run out of LP gas. Located behind that is your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells every 4 to 5 months, make sure everything is water staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. Your tongue jack's located here, up or down, and then you have an on and off light to work by as well. So come on around your unit. Your unit has a solid membrane roof, front to back, side to side, and there's a Dicor seal in the front and one in the back. Everything that comes up through the roof has Dicor sealant around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this caulking that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. Your on-demand water heater is located here, and the on and off switch is located there. What you want to do with this, and we'll explain it a little more inside, is let the hot water run on any valve inside until hot water is coming out of the faucet or the shower. Then you can add cold water to it. Do not try to blend the water hot and cold at the same time. The on-demand water heater will not be able to control that. As we come on around, you have your sewer dump here. The big knife blade on the right is, or on the left, I'm sorry, is your toilet, and the smaller knife blade on the right is your wastewater from your sink and your shower. So you want to hook your dump hose up to this. It's a bayonet connection. You'll twist off the cap, twist on the hose, make sure the hose is in a dump before you open the black tank knife blade. That will dump your toilet, and then once that's done, you'll close that blade and open your gray, and that will wash out your hose. You want to let those tanks fill to at least 2/3 before you empty them. Do not leave the valves open at a full hookup and think that they're going to drain properly. They will not. They need water in the tanks in order to take the solids and the liquids out. Located above that is your black tank flush. Once you've dumped your black tank and it shows there's still something in it, it means there's something stuck on the sensors. Could be paper or solids. If that's the case, make sure you're in a dump, make sure your black is open, and then you can hook a water hose up to this and flush out your tank. Also located here is a cable hookup if you so desire at the campsite, and hot and cold water shower located here. Below that is your fresh tank fill. If you're not at a full hookup with city water, you'll put water in this tank. There's an on-demand pump that will take the water out of the tank and into the faucet or the shower, or whatever valve you turn on. That pump will pump water to it. Once you turn that valve off, it will shut off automatically. city water connection is loaded next to it. And you want to get a pressure regulator to keep it at 55 pounds, and that way you'll keep your lines inside from coming apart. Located here is your 30 amp service. All that cable is yours, and you should be able to hook up to 30 amps at any campsite. You come on around. You do have stabilizers on all four corners. Once you've backed into your campsite and leveled up on your low side tires, then you can remove the unit from your tow vehicle with a tongue jack and level it up front to back. And once it's leveled up front to back, then you can lower your stabilizers to stabilize your unit. They're not jacks. Do not try to jack with them. You may harm them or the frame. So just snug them down to the ground and they will stabilize your unit. A brand new spare tire, as well as a rack for the back and a rear camera. So come on around. You do have outside speakers. They are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them. They will not take a direct hit. They will take rainwater and you washing the unit down. And next to this speaker, you'll see you have AC or a 110 receptacle and also access to your antenna. Then you can bring a TV out and put it here and be able to watch TV outside. Your furnace exhaust is here. It does get hot. We do suggest you get a screen for it that you can buy from us or buy from any RV outlet, and they will fit on over this to keep mud daubers and little varmints out. So come on around. Before we go inside, I'll talk about your awning. Your awning is for shade control only, so do not leave it out in windy weather. And that's why I'm doing this video a day early, because it's supposed to get real windy tomorrow. So bring it in the rain, no any stormy weather. Bring it in when you're not around the unit. I would also bring it in at night just in case. So come in your unit. Up to your left, you'll find a service panel that by pushing the battery button, you'll see it's fully charged. But we're plugged into shore power, so it's trickle charging. Fresh tank and black and gray tank are empty. Your water pump is here, and you'll only need it on if you have or do not have city water, but only have your water, onboard water. Heater for your tanks. Your main light switch here. And then overhead lights located here. Your awning extends and retracts with the push of a button. And your bedroom located here. Nice sized bed with wardrobes on either side. The lights above the bed operate with a button in the middle. And we'll go into the bathroom. Your toilet has a foot pedal, and if you push it down slightly, it will let water into the bowl. Once the water is at the level for use, then you can use it. After use, you'll push it all the way down, and that will flush it into the black tank. This is also where you'll put your black tank chemicals. Your black tank chemicals will solidify the solids in the paper and help keep your tank smelling nice and fresh. You do have a self-closing lid for your toilet. You have GFI here. Anything located, any receptacle located near water will be hooked to this GFI. On and off switch here for your overhead lights. And this is your on-demand water heater button. You'll just turn it on, and of course it won't turn on until the system's been charged. And then you can up or down for your temperature. You have a nice walk-in shower and medicine cabinet. Come on into the kitchen. Your radio is located up here, and you have overhead lights that operate with the push of a button in the middle. Nice sink with a cup washout here. Your keys are located here, and should be when you receive your unit. The cooktop operates with actually two hands that I'm not going to be able to do, but you'll turn it to high, push the button in, and then hit the sparkler, and it will light off whichever burner you've turned on. It's a good idea to travel with the top down. Over that you have a light and a fan for your cooktop, and below that is your microwave. Come around to your dinette. Your dinette table will make into a bunk by removing it from the poles, removing the poles from the floor, and then setting the top down on the ledges on each side. And you can use the pillows in the back to fill in over the top of the table. A nice pantry. And your 12-volt refrigerator has a dual swing door. You just pull it to open it on either side, which is very convenient, and then pulling the freezer open below. Below that you'll have your breaker panel. Your 110s are all marked as what they go to. Past your converter or your 12 volts, and they're marked as well. Next to that you have your battery disconnect and your 12 volt, reading your 12 volts for your DC is up at 13.5, which is sufficient. We want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman, and know that you're going to enjoy camping in it.